What's good? Y'all, what's good with it? What's good with it? What's good with it? It's the morning chat. It's that guy Jay Hen. I'm here with y'all this morning. I decided to come through just to give you something a little bit cool when it comes down to the inspirational piece. I am with it this morning. Y'all, they messed around and they let me go to sleep on a decent time last night. So therefore, I'm actually charged up. So this morning's chat is going to be just a little bit off the chain. And I want you to understand, you might want to go ahead and get some people in this thing. So again, like I said, it's the morning chat. It's that guy Jay Hen. I'm excited to be with you on this morning. You know, you can view it via Instagram. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We got it. I even got Periscope up this morning just because. You know, that's one of them situations. It's one of those good mornings. So, yeah, this is going to be good this morning. So this is what I want you to do. If this is your first time tuning in, go ahead and throw somebody else in this thing with you. Find somebody to bring over to you. I promise you, you won't be disappointed by the end of this chat. It's definitely going to be something worth doing. So, you know, take a moment. Like start a watch party, share it. If you don't mind, tag a friend on it on Instagram and let them know that we live. And I got this. This chat is going to be serious this morning. So this is the rules of engagement pretty much with the morning chats. If you do come into the room, if you're gonna sit and be here, the least you can do is say good morning. That's just how we do it. Miss Shirley, I see you. Good morning, Crystal Scott. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning. This is what I'm telling you. If you in here, if I see you, I'm going to speak. So the only thing you can do is speak back. I would presume that's what you want to do. But that's what we're going to do. You know, I don't spend too much time trying to wait on people to come in because, again, I've understood this in my life that my voice is not for everybody. That everybody won't cater to my voice, and I'm okay with that. But for those of you who are willing to listen this morning, you're going to enjoy the morning chat this morning. I promise you are. What you say, Karen? So I'm going to go ahead and start the countdown timer. You have exactly 1 minute to go ahead and invite some people into the room if you feel like sharing it. Like, again, it's not my biggest thing about you sharing it because at this point in the junction, I'm still going to be me because I'm me. What you say, good doctor? I will be calling you as soon as this chat is over this morning. Dr. Spurlock, yeah, this is going to be a good one this morning. Y'all, this one's going to be power-packed. I promise you this one's going to be power-packed. Some people are going to be mad after this particular chat, but you know, I do love when people get mad at me because I'm going to be honest with you, mad, that means I touched the nerve. And if I touch the nerve, that means that can enact change. That's just what the morning chats are all about. I'm sorry. That's just what it's about. So you got approximately 15 seconds to go ahead and try to get somebody in the room if you desire to. If you don't, we're going to move on in this next few seconds and we're going to continue flowing like we flow. But that's what I do, what I do, when I do what I do. That's all I'm saying. So good, you got it. We in it. We about to jump into this. This is going to be a good chat this morning. It's just something, again, to motivate your day and hopefully it enacts change somewhere in your life. That way that you are able to move forward to the next place of your destiny. And the countdown timer has stopped. And let's see if we can set the mood to do what we do there. All right, that's one. All right, you know, that's first thing first. First thing. What you say, CJ? Look. All right, I got my music set. Good. I got my music set. I got my music right here, right? All right, let's see what else. I got something else that I had to do. Something else that guess what? I get to play with some backgrounds this morning, y'all. Guess what the chat gonna be talking? I'm talking trash this morning. Let's go. We talking trash this morning, and this is about to be so good. Topic for this morning, it's trash day. The topic for this morning is trash day. The morning chat it's trash day, y'all. It's trash day. Y'all know what trash day is. So you know what trash day is. If you have a trash can outside your house, you know that that things accumulate in the course of the time from one trash pickup to the next. So what you have to do in order to successfully get the trash out of your house is you got to make sure you put this in the garbage, put the trash can out by the curb so the garbage collector can come by and pick up the trash from your house. That way, because, you know, accumulations of trash begin to attract different things, rodents and roaches and, you know, smells, and you don't want that in your house. You do not. You don't want that kind of stuff in your house, do you? Do you really? Well, if you don't want trash in your house, I have to ask the fundamental question. You know, the second hashtag tells you exactly what we're talking about, and I always ask the question to begin the morning chat. If you don't want trash to accumulate in your house, why are we letting trash accumulate in our lives? Ooh. Ooh, I knew it. 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 I knew I was gonna come out here swinging too hard. Y'all was gonna be looking at me funny. I see you looking at me funny already. That's just what it is. So I'm gonna ask the question again because that's the kind of person that I am. If we don't want trash to accumulate in our houses and we take our trash out on a weekly basis and put it out by the road and do all the extracurricular stuff, even when it's cold outside, even when it's raining and it's wet, why would we let trash accumulate in our lives? Let's dive into the chat this morning. I'm going to be out your hair real short because I don't have none, but I'm going to be out your hair real short, right? This is where we coming from this morning. So one of the biggest things that we have, what you say, Ms. Denise, listen, one of the things that we have a very strong issue with is allowing trash to accumulate in our lives, and we have no intent on getting rid of the trash because we found that most of us have learned how to function in dysfunction, and it's the craziest psychosis ever because even though this clutter is around us, these things that are beginning to have smells and cause toxicity in our lives, we found ways to really work around this garbage. And the truth be told, you don't have to work around any of this trash. You do not. And the thing is many of us are keeping trash. You know, have you ever watched the show Hoarders? And we look at that show in utter disgust and chaos, but you're looking like, why these people live like this? That don't make sense to keep that. It does. But then we go back and analyze our lives and realize that it's a lot of unnecessary clutter that's holding us back from moving into our next place of destiny. But we don't want to get rid of any of this trash that's around us. And I got news for you. The unfortunate side, this is the part that I know that most people will not like and the part that people just don't want to hear. But this trash is a multitude of things. And unfortunately, I hate to use these in there, but people can be in that trash pile just as well as things and other such pieces of clutter. Why would you say people are in the trash pile? Because there are some people that are in your life that have been in your life way longer than they were supposed to. Their expiration date has surpassed. And now every time they pop up, you wonder why you get this wretched smell and you want to vomit and you want to curl and you want to cringe when they pop up. It's because we have not successfully gotten rid of the trash that is hanging around our lives. It means things, it means peoples, it could be bad relationships, it could be bad friendships, whatever the case is. For some reason, we are very comfortable with that kind of trash because we actually, then this is the one that really gets me. Some people have gotten to the point to where they put ownership on the trash. Well, it's my junk. It's my trash. It's my life. I do what I want to do. You're absolutely right. However, if that's the case and you are very comfortable with your trash, then I am also comfortable not hearing about your trash. Oh man, that's a part of the last morning chat when I said set some boundaries. I don't want to hear about your trash if you're comfortable with your trash being around you. So when your trash is causing bad things to happen in your life, bad smells, bad places, rodents building up in your life, don't give me that whole sad, long sob story about trash because you've taken ownership of your trash and you refuse to dispose of what's trash in your life. I knew this one was going to hurt this morning. Yeah, that's kind of tough, right? That boy, that's swinging hard. Who you think he talking? Who this dude think he talking to, calling us trash? Well, I got news for you. I just got a couple of little things that'll help you get rid of some of the trash in your life, or at least identify what you need to kind of start moving forward in your life, right? Let's try this. Let's go for the first one. Determine the value of this particular piece. Like, if you want to find out if there's trash in your life, the first thing that you have to do is determine the value of the things that are around you. What you say, Yolanda? Thank you again. You have to determine the value of what's around you, and that's one of the hardest things that we do is because we try our best not to put people in categories while we're putting them in categories. We try our best not to call ourselves valuing people when we value people. And it's again, it sounds like redundant, right? But that's what we do. We say we don't put people in categories, but we know who we would hang with over other people. We know who we would talk to over other people. Now, you say you don't categorize people and you love people equally, but I got news for you. I can love everybody equally, but everybody doesn't have the same privilege in my life. And you have to be real mindful of the people that are around you and determine the value in which they hold in your life. Because truth be told, if these people have no value in your life, now they are becoming dead weight for absolutely nothing. You're wondering why you're still in the same places, because of some of the same associations that you had when you began, you have at this point now, and now it's years later, and we have not moved forward because we've been weighted down too much, or our growth or our moving forward is slow because we have a lot of dead weight hanging on us, or a lot of trash in our lives. And a lot of people, not again, this may not be the chat for you, this may not be something that's going to help you out, but I'm telling you from experience, you may want to analyze the value of the things that are around you that are causing you the most anguish and causing you the most stress. Because if you don't realize those values, what you will find yourself doing is being consumed by rodents, overrun by different insects and things that are literally attaching to your destiny and eating away at the substance that you are, because you don't want to get rid of certain levels of trash. Yeah, so number one, you would have to determine the value of the things, the people, the places that you go. Determine how it's adding value to your life. If it's not adding value to your life, then what you might want to do is you might want to start opening the trash can and start taking out the trash. That's just what I'm going to throw at you right now. So that's what it is. Number one, determine the value of the things that are around you. Let's go to number two. This will hurt more to keep than to let it go. Now, this one is going to hurt you a little bit deep. I want this one to kind of sting a little bit. And this is one of those self-analytical questions that you have to talk to yourself in the mirror. If I'm going to keep this, how will this affect me in the future? Is it going to hurt me more to keep it or to let it go? And that's the problem that a lot of people are having, is that we call ourselves not wanting to let people go, not wanting to let certain things go. But those things are literally what is killing us. Like a cigarette, a person that smokes cigarettes is really dependent upon the nicotine, and it's hard for them to let it go, even though the fact that it's killing them. And I found out that many people, like, I don't care if it's dealing with any kind of addictions, if it's dealing with any kind of habits, a lot of us do not wait to let things go until we are almost at death's door with the situation. And that's just the truth of the matter. Like, the smoker only lets go of the cigarette when it comes down to them having lung cancer. Like, you've already done the damage. Like, how long are we going to stand by and let things hurt us when it's easier to let them go? I would rather cry for a day rather than to suffer for a lifetime, if that's the case. That's just the truth, be told. Like, again, this is again. Let's toss it out. Let's do it again. Let's roll it back. I think I used this analogy before, but I believe this one will suit it again. Which one would you rather do? Would you rather take the shot now, or would you rather have the surgery later? Let's talk about it. The shot can help heal what's going on now, but the surgery also can heal what's going on. But because you didn't take the shot that would have caused a little spot of pain, you would rather take the surgery that was going to cause rehab that happened in your life. So you have to rebuild and re-heal in order for it. Shouldn't be that hard. Like, so now the one thing that when you're talking about taking out trash, you have to ask yourself the question: will it hurt me more to keep it, or will it hurt me more to let it go? That is an honest question that only you can answer, because you don't get this kind of answer from everybody else. You ask people this kind of question, they get mad with you, start looking at you all funny, because they're going to give you, if I was you, not going to work, because people will give you the wrong answer all day. You'll follow the wrong answer, and you still wake up in just as much pain as you was before you even asked the question. Will it hurt you more to keep it, or will it hurt you more to let it go? Then if I have to ask another one, like I said, it's been sitting here too long. Oh my goodness, it's been here too long. Think about it. How many things in your life have been there so long that you forgot that they really were there? That includes some people. There's some people that's been in your life so long and have no purpose that they're really serving in your life, and they just there. They just there. They are just there. Every time something happens, they're just there. It's not that they're adding value. They're not really taking anything away, but they're definitely taking up space. If anything, you have to evaluate, how long has this particular thing that I need to get rid of, how long has it been here? Like, that's an interesting question that you have to ask yourself. Again, these are questions that only you can answer when it comes down to removing this kind of trash in your life. How long has this been sitting? It's completely useless. And people say, well, man, you swinging kind of hard this morning to call things and people and all that stuff useless. Well, you have to ask yourself the question, what's the purpose of you being here? And many people, many things, many items, many things that are around us actually have no purpose in our life. And we let them sit, we let them fester, we let them bubble over, we let them stay, we let them just hang around. And then when the goodness and the newness and the greatness of new seasons begin to come, we wonder why we don't have any room for anything, because we still have a bunch of trash that we could have gotten rid of that was taking up space. Uselessness is not allowed in my life. Yeah. I kind of swing. I told you I was swinging hard this morning. I told y'all that. I told you I was swinging hard. So again, it's been sitting here absolutely too long. It's time to just get rid of it. That's just what it comes down to. I don't see the purpose. It hasn't affected my life in the last 3 to 4 years, 3 to 6 months, 6 to 9 months. It hasn't affected my life at all. But it's wasting and taking up space that something new can go here. I can move this. Everybody that gets a new living room set never leaves the old couch in the house. You don't stack the new mattress on the old mattress. You don't put on the too small pants over the new pants. So why would we leave useless things in a space when we are expecting to put something new there? Interesting enough. And the last one, are you willing to fight for it? Now, this one. If you have something in your life that you're not willing to fight for, chances are you really don't value that much. You don't. That's a harsh truth that you may not want to hear, but it is factual. Think about it. Everything that you hold a value in your life, you are willing to fight for it. There's a mother that is willing to fight for her children. Father that's willing to fight for their children. There's people that are willing to fight for their finances, fight for their homes, fight for their marriages. Like, there are people, when you have value on something, you're willing to fight for it because it means something to you. And that's the thing. When you start looking at all of the stuff that's around you and this dead weight that's around you, are you willing to fight for some of this trash? Like, are you willing to fight for the friend, the quote-unquote friend that has been disappointing you time and time again, running your name through the street and causing all kinds of havoc in your life? Are you willing to fight for such a friendship? No. Are you willing to fight for the relationship even though the spouse or the other part, they keep cheating over and over and over again? Are you willing to fight or take that foolishness? How long are you willing to take it? Because you only fight for things that you see value in. And if you don't see any value in a lot of this trash, you're not going to fight for it. And if you're not willing to fight for it, I'm going to be honest with you, it's probably not serving purpose, great purpose in your life anyway. Yeah, are you willing to fight for it? How bad do you really, really want to keep it? Because I see people fight for less. I'm going to be honest with you. People fight for less. And I never understood, when people don't hold value in your life, why are you fighting for things that really don't hold value? You're wasting your energy, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your efforts, because when you fight for it and hold on to it and it means you absolutely nothing, then it's taking up space. Goes back to the last one, it's useless. Yeah, I knew this chat was going to be a little hard this morning. Ooh, sheesh. I know it. But it's the morning chat nonetheless. And it's trash day. It is absolutely trash day. That's just what it comes down to. So let's roll back through it this morning again. The topic of the morning is trash day. It is trash day. It's trash day. It's time to put the trash out by the road. And what are you talking about with trash day? Again, this trash is anything that's in your life that is not adding value, and it's beginning to cause weird smells, and it's beginning to attract rodents, and it's beginning to pull negative situations in your life. That is all trash. What are you willing to do with the trash that's in your life? Are you here to keep it, or you want to get rid of it? How do you know if it's trash or not? Again, determine the value of what it is that's around you. Determine the value value of the things that are around you. The people that are around you, are they adding value to you, or they're pulling away from your value? Are they stealing on you, or what? I'm just saying. Listen, that's what it comes to. Like, why do you keep such trash around you? Determine the value of these people. How are they adding value to my life? How are they doing great things in my life? Are they adding, are they just here taking up space? Or are they trying to do something great for you? Determine the value of things and people in your life. And if you see that it has no value, you might want to consider putting that out to the road. Will it hurt it more to keep and let it go? If these things are hurting me to hold on to you, if you're hurting me to hold on to you, then guess what? You gotta consider that's that trash piece. You might want to get rid of that like ASAP. Because again, it's easier for me to take a shot today and be healed tomorrow rather than to have a surgery and have to go through rehab. Do you really hurt me more to keep you than to just let you go? I would be quite sad to let you go, but if you're going to continue to do what you're doing in my life and cause me more anguish than necessary, then guess what? Keeping you, I don't want to really keep it. That's just what it comes down to. It's been sitting here too long. It has become useless. It is something that I don't want to have. It's useless. It's just taking up space. Again, you don't put a new mattress on top of the old mattress. You don't leave the old couch in the new living room set. You pull the old out. If it's useless and it's not having any value to you, get rid of it. Put it out to the trash. Remove that from your life in order for you to get to your next season. And that's just what it comes down to. So again, and finally, are you willing to fight for it? How bad are you willing to fight for it? Are you willing to fight for it at all? And if you're not willing to fight for it, chances are you don't want it. You don't want it. It's not adding value to you. You don't want it. If you're not willing to fight for certain things, you don't want it. You don't. Listen, you do not want it. If you're not willing to fight for it, you honestly, you don't want it. You don't want it in your life. You're not willing to fight for it. You don't want it in your life. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. It's time to take out the trash. It's time to get rid of the garbage. It's time to move forward. You can't expect newness living in old conditions. That's just what it comes down to. So it's the morning chat, y'all. It's the morning chat. This morning I thought I told you it was going to be a little bit hard to swallow, but this one was necessary because a lot of us have some trash in our lives, and we want to. As a matter of fact, like the trash behind me, is starting to irritate my life. So it's about that time to let's see if we can. That's how you clean that up. It's the morning chat, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's that guy Jay Hen. I'm getting ready to get out of here, but guess what? This is what I need you to do. This is what I need you to do. I need you to continue to clean out the trash. It's not much more that I can ask you to do, but clean out the trash. That's all I can get you to do. That's all I can get you to do. That's all I can ask you to do. Clean the trash out. Again, get rid of the clutter in your life and make sure that you are doing what's necessary. Got a few minutes on here. Reverend popped up out of nowhere, and he done pops up on the screen real good. So I think I'll go ahead and let me oblige y'all. 5 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and throw some encouragement in the comments. Y'all know how we do it. If you are on the live and you want to encourage somebody, the encouragement that you give today may be the best thing that someone heard today, this week, this month, or this year. That encouragement may give them the power to move forward in their life and make sure that they don't end on a bad note in that particular case. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw some kind of, let's do this. Let's do it. Since we're going to roll it, if we're going to roll it, let's roll it. I see that they ready to roll it. Y'all ready to roll it? Well, let's roll it. Let's roll it. What we got here? 5 minutes on the countdown. Let's roll it and see what we got going on here. Reverend Jay said this morning, good morning, Doc. It says, make sure you're fighting for what God is willing to fight for. Because if God doesn't want to fight for it with you, you're fighting the useless fight. Come on now, that's hanging. If God ain't willing to fight for it, why are you fighting for it? I don't believe God's willing to fight for no abusive, toxic relationships. Why you? I like what you did there, Jay. I like what you did there. I appreciate you for tuning in. Dr. Spurlock says, don't become a landfill for other people to dump their trash. This private property over on these parts. Like, this is my property. Why are you coming dumping your trash over where I'm at? When you don't want the trash yourself, I will not become a landfill. Let's say it like that. I believe that's the really strong about a declaration there. I will not become a landfill for you to dump your trash. Thank you so much, Dr. Spurlock. Again, we got about 4 minutes left on the morning chat this morning. If you want to throw a comment to empower somebody's day, throw it in the comment section. You know how we do. We read it. We're going to jump out. I get excited about this kind of stuff because it lets me know that y'all are gravitating to what is being said. And that's all I want you to do. Again, I understand my voice ain't for the nations, the masses, but for anybody that's willing to hear something solid, then you might want to be here. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in to the morning chat always. Everybody that'll check the videos out later. Like, I've had so many other comments and DMs on people that have gone back and watched it. Was like, man, I didn't know it was yeah, it's that serious. The morning chats be like this. It really be like this. So again, we got 3 minutes, 15 seconds. If you have any comments that you want to throw in the chat, make sure that we got it. He got another one. I got another. Come on, Jay. Like, run it this morning, Doc. Stop being so mean. I say you already not cute. Like, that's the only thing that can make it's the only thing that can make you look worse. I don't care how pretty you are. Stop being mean. Sometimes you, like Kurt Franklin said the best, you look so much better when you smile. Even if you got one too, smile. Let somebody know that you at least excited about life. How about that? How about that? Gracious God of mine. Gracious God. All right, y'all. Yeah, so it's 2 minutes in. And we're going to keep it rolling now. If the comments stop, I'm the master of the timepiece, and I will, cut the time, cut it short, and go ahead and get out of this thing. Because, that's what I love to do. I'm going to get out of this thing. That's what I be doing. So that's just what it comes down to. But again, I want to thank everybody for tuning into the morning chat. It is that guy, Jay Hen, and it is an amazing day. I need you to go ahead and get your Friday Eve started. Go get your Friday Eve started. Get your Friday Eve on. That's what I want you to do. Get your Friday Eve on. End the week as powerful as you wanted to start the week, and continue to tune into the morning chats. Again, we here on Facebook, that kind of thing. IG Live, of course, YouTube, as well as Periscope. So you have multiple ways to tune into the morning chat. Again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart for you tuning in, rocking with me each morning that you come on. I'm excited about you being on. You continue to do what you do and be great. And I'm going to continue to move forward throughout this day because it's going to be a great day. And how I know? Because I'm going to make it a great day. That's what we're going to do. There's nothing that this day is going to be able to bring on that me and God won't be able to handle. It's the morning chat, y'all. It's that guy, Jay Hen, and I will see you on the next chat. Have a good day.